Greetings. You're here for another HASSCAST. You rap, TV show, music, and movie enthusiasts, welcome. And I would like to stress welcome to the show. I got the red bandana on. I don't know why. I'm not repping anything. Just got the red bandana on. Yes, we are here to talk 4 different topics. If you want to skip to a certain part of the podcast, go to the comment section below or the description, and I'll have a certain time for which topic you would like to go to. The 4 topics we will be discussing are Clone Wars Season 7, a nice little review of the finishing and climactic point of this amazing Star Wars TV show. And next we will have a track review of Gooba by hip-hop artist 6ix9ine and hip-hop artist and Clout Chaser. I got some very interesting information relating to one of his earlier songs and a statement that he made in it that I'd like to highlight. Stay tuned for that. And an album review of a nice collaboration project by very own C Breezy and Thugger, that is Chris Brown and Young Thug. They did a collaboration album called Slime and B. We will be taking a point at that. Little album, R&B rap project, and we will do a nostalgia case on the last film of a very famous director's career. Stay tuned for that. That movie has a lot of conspiracy theories. Stay tuned for that nostalgia case. Now, let's get into the first topic of HASSCAST. Now, once again, thanks for tuning in. And, oh boy, Clone Wars Season 7. The last episode came out last week, and I just want to say, one of my favorite TV shows ever. On God. We can agree, the best parts of this TV show are the parts featuring Ahsoka, Anakin, and Darth Maul. Those parts are interesting, and this season is mainly about that. And it starts off with more of a relationship with, the Jedi Order and the clones. More like, I love the aspects of that in this. And we see the Bad Batch with the unique set of clone troopers. And the animation is very fluid, and there's a lot of different angles because this show took like about a 5-year hiatus, if you could say so. It was kind of like paused, So, because it got canceled when Disney bought it, and then they reopened the show because they knew fans needed a proper conclusion to the Clone Wars. And what's interesting about this season is that it ties in with Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and the better part of the show is when it ties in with Revenge of the Sith. And that part is the last 4 episodes. Honestly, if you just had the 4 episodes, like the last 4 episodes, and that was it, I really wouldn't care. But the first 8 episodes were okay. They're very standalone-ish, some of them related to each other. I really enjoyed the first episode, The Bad Batch, in terms of the first 8 episodes. But overall, the best episodes were fucking, the last 4, because they tied into the movie Revenge of the Sith, which is my favorite Star Wars film personally. Now, what I loved about this is the heart of the relationship between the Jedi and the clones. While a lot of the action is very cartoonish and like, oh my god, it's a trap, How many times does somebody say it's a trap in Star Wars? Jeez. But the battle scenes and the traps they set together, and the destruction of the droids, and the fluid working relationship between the clones and the Jedi shined and added to the further tragedy of Order 66. With Order 66, we see it from a different perspective. We see it from the perspective of the Siege of Mandalore, which was Ahsoka trying to catch Darth Maul. So, when we see it from that perspective, when they're in that ship and it crashes on that moon, very interesting, and how she helps Captain Rex, not become a Jedi killer. I love that so much because the Darth Maul scenes were very interesting too, because you were conflicted. You didn't know if Ahsoka was going to join Darth Maul. And obviously that doesn't happen because they fight in the Rebels. What I loved about this series is it really just like... it solidified my love for the prequel trilogy. I'm a diehard prequel fan. And seeing things from a different perspective and the interesting little title card in the beginning of the last 4 episodes was good. The scenes with the whole smuggler thing I could do without. I did like the scenes with the Pike crime syndicate because it shows what happens when Ahsoka, leaves the Jedi Order and whatnot. What I felt was very much so closure, that this is going to be the last part where we're exploring the entire Skywalker saga, like that whole era, And, what I feel in this is what I felt in Revenge of the Sith. And I'm not just saying that because it's set in that time period. I'm saying that because in Revenge of the Sith, there was a sense of tragedy, a tragic feeling. Because, boy, I'm listening to music while recording this. Get back in there. Come on, don't get mad that I'm recording. I mean, listening to music while recording a podcast. Like,
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, very tragedy at the end, but there was a little sense of hope because you do know what's gonna happen and whatnot. And yeah, by the way, if you like this show, check out Star Wars Rebels. It's kind of, people don't like it that much because it's not as dark, but it does have its moments when it relates to the Clone Wars and whatnot. And when we see Rex again in Rebels, Rex is like is the best clone, and Fives, because Fives figured out about Order 66. Now, I think the best part was like, obviously the last 4 episodes, but on the last episode, when we flash forward to Darth Vader looking down at ship wreckage and finding Ahsoka's lightsaber and igniting Ahsoka's blue lightsaber, this shows there is a little hope for him to become light again. And as we all Star Wars fans know, there is hope. And he redeems himself in Return of the Jedi, which is my favorite original trilogy film. Yeah, it's just good to see some new Star Wars. It's just like, I felt closure while watching this, and it was a fun time. It was very fun show, and yeah. Tell me guys what you thought of Clone Wars Season 7 down in the comment section below. And yeah, I got closure from the season, and hopefully you like my little take on it. And I would like to say that Ahsoka Tano's cast in The Mandalorian Season 2, and also Boba Fett. I'm interested to see how they will tie into like The Mandalorian, like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like a live action Ahsoka. I mean, she survived, all the way past 9. Maybe even Captain Rex will be in Mandalorian. I really don't know. It's just, it makes me excited, I'm shaking the table, Clone Wars has me excited about it. The Star Wars movies, new Star Wars movies, don't have me excited about anything. Like, no, there hasn't been a good real Star Wars movie since like Rogue One and Force Awakens. I can do without. I just hate all the new Star Wars movies except for Rogue One. I love the prequels, although I'm a prequel guy. Like, I'll defend them. I'll stand on my pod racer and defend the prequels until, yeah, I don't mind. I don't know. I don't want to go into that, but if you like, you can like the new Star Wars movies. It's good to like things, but like when I saw like Rise of Skywalker and Solo, I was like,
God dang it, Bobby! God dang it, Bobby!
Nah. I was like, this little button's not gonna work. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's just like sequel trilogy. Nah, I'm good. Nah. Now, Gooba 6ix9ine is out. 6ix9ine is out of prison. I already did a reaction video to the music video. And I just want to say, I respect the flow change in the middle of the song. The beat is a standard club banger, hyperactive, kinetically, and like just weird, got this weird energy. And it's just like this beat and the intensity that 6ix9ine brings will knock you out of your chair. Lyrics like, are you dumb or stupid or dumb, or they want to chase clout, bitch I am clout. Obviously he didn't say they, he said a word that I'm not allowed to say. Or a standout. Those lyrics are a standout. Like, you know, those are paraphrases, you know. I'm not going to say what he actually said because a lot of cursing. The music video, which I have a reaction of, I'll put that link below, but look at all those models. It was definitely a, well, I'll just say it's a women-filled video, you know, that could be very delightful for straight men to watch. yeah. If the wood's hard, watch that video. and the paint was crazy. But we're not reviewing the music video. We're reviewing the song. This is a good song to lift weights out at the gym and have that intensive energy. You'll get hype, but nothing emotionally dragging to me with this song. And that's not the type of music he makes. He makes club music. Not some music that'll contemplate your place in the world. Music that will have you jumping up and down, doing sit-ups and, you know, doing some rows with some dumbbells, you know. By the way, dumbbells, Jesus, how much? I was on Letgo. I'm selling stuff on Letgo. Basically just Craigslist. The price of weights, I saw $125 for 25-pound weights. I saw $125 25-pound weights. Did that make sense to you? No, it doesn't make sense that weights are that much money, but you know what happened. Those cost a lot of money for a certain reason. The reason that has you in their home right now. Now, with this energetic level of 6ix9ine, I'm not here to judge him as a person, but I do like the energy he brings. I do like the controversy that he brings, and it's entertaining and fun, and how he's very, like, yes, he is signed, but he's very, like, he doesn't need to associate with anybody to have good songs or good success, and I think that's really nice. He's very independent. Like his most famous songs are just singles with him, and I like when on an album and there's not a lot of features. I love that. I just love when artists are just by themselves, and I just hope this guy survives. Yes, he ratted, you know, but I hope he survives because he's so much in deep shit. You know, he's in deep shit so much, but I really love the flow change when he was like, flame it, light it, when y'all get excited, something like that. Interesting part of the song. The whole like Diddy bop, cha 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 cha. I don't care about a Diddy bop. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
I asked you, when the fuck did I ever ask you?
No, I don't know. I don't know about that whole like cha 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 Diddy bop. I'm not a dancer. But with the beginning of the song, the savage antics, I messed with it. And I really enjoy his aesthetic, even though he stole it from Zillakami. Oh, man, I'm a big Zillakami fan. His best song was, like, The Balloons. Oh, man. And Oh Shit, that's such a great song. Oh Shit is a song by Zillakami. And their music videos are blasphemous. Like, Jesus. They got, like, 2-year-olds with like bazookas in their videos, and like people doing heroin in their videos. It's insane. Zillakami also with 6ix9ine, because they worked with Zillakami and stuff. In 6ix9ine's first music video called 6ix9ine, there was like a cutaway scene with him with like somebody doing heroin, like literally footage of someone shooting fucking heroin. He's insane. 6ix9ine's insane. He's gone through a lot, but I feel like he's kind of like rethinking everything. You know what he dealt with, and I'm stroking this like it's a beard. It's not a beard. I want to play a clip from Scumlife. You're probably like, what? I mean, I heard Scum Gang before. What is Scumlife, Michael? It's one of his earlier songs. It was this big single that came out before Gummo. And with Scum standing for Society Cannot Understand Me. And this clip that from the music video shows the state of the world. And the satanic lyrics of Baby and with Annual AA. And the song called Illuminati with Lil Pump. Like, 6ix9ine, he puts messages in his songs. And I feel like he doesn't like certain things in the industry. Maybe that's why he's arrested. I'm going to do a whole documentary series on the dark side of the rap industry and all the Illuminati shit that's stated. And go full conspiracy theory on your ass. But with this clip, it shows what 6ix9ine views on the world. And it's weird. And I like it. 6ix9ine puts a lot of subliminal messages. And I want to decipher these lyrics in another in-depth video. But here's a clip from one of his bigger songs prior to Gummo, Scumlife. This won't get copyrighted because it's not the actual song. Here we go.
This, my dear viewers, this may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to listen to uncensored media for a few minutes. What I have to say is very important. The U.S. government is funded by the rich and likes to keep people in the dark, ignorant, and on the brain level of children. They make sure people are busy, making money to survive, to take care of their family, and a house, their lawn. They want people thinking they are free and have a choice and do whatever they want, but they can't. The people that are representing you are bought and paid for to keep you stupid in your small, stupid little world. Why don't the rich pop stars and film stars and white stockbrokers who use speed and cocaine and ecstasy every day get thrown in jail? Why? Because you are above the law. You are rich. The reality is that every war is about money, and the stupid people must die because the elite decided it. You sit in front of reality TV every day to kill your time. You think you are up to date because you watch Anderson Cooper and other empty balloons without their own opinion. How you look doesn't matter. Brands don't matter. Drugs don't matter. This is all created to keep you stupid. The free press, TV, Hollywood movies, schools, universities, and religion are all opium for the masses. It's called nonsense.
Opium for the
I want to
masses.
make you wake up and charge you to change the world. We need to cleanse people. Okay, we need a reboot. We need to destroy that system. I need you now. Thank you.
You know, it's crazy what he's saying. He's yeah, let's just get past that. But you know, he's talking about the real, like, you know, all that crazy stuff that the world's putting out and all the crazy controversies and the news and the media and the crazy shit is all just to make you dumb. And how you're stuck, you know, just basically fending for your life with these crappy, like, weird things that you see on TV. He's trying to send a message, and I respect that. And I'd like to analyze that further in another video. Now it's time for Slime and B, the Young Thug and Chris Brown project. The first track on that, Say You Love Me, was a disappointment. The most generic trap beat with no memorable lyrics. But the next song, Whoa, I enjoyed it. The song's not called Whoa. I'm sorry I stressed the word whoa. I enjoyed it. Go Crazy had a beautiful beat with these weird noises as Chris Brown singing about how this girl's actions are amazing. I felt very positive vibes while listening to this track. Trap Back had some dope-centered lyrics and how Chris Brown wants a dope man, and it's okay, but the vocal layering was interesting, but the subject matter of the song was a bit off-putting and very repetitive. Highlights, here I Got Time, where Chris sings about the non-necessity of makeup. Interesting. Highlights for Young Thug, because Young Thug was not really in the first couple of songs that much. There's more Chris than Thug in the beginning of the part, but later Thug, if you don't like Young Thug, just you don't speak the language that is interesting to decipher. Thuganese, y'all don't speak Thuganese. If you don't like Young Thug, and I speak Thuganese, and I like Young Thug, I've been listening since Slime Season 1, before anybody liked him. Same for Lil Uzi. I discover all artists. I'm basically like fucking Lyrical Lemonade. No, I'm joking. I don't shoot music videos for him. But trap, like, I felt the slime. Now, on the song She Bumped Her Head, the dual singing with Wife Beater, Sea Breezy, and Thugger have an impressive bond over the mic, and the subject matter is, to say the least, interesting. And the Lil Duke feature was outstanding on Big Slimes. He has a unique raspy voice, and the Gunna features were okay on this album. I Ain't Trying was beautiful, and the voice aspect, Chris, is nice, but the song was a bit repetitive. The slow development of Animal is truly the mastered song on this. It's meant to be sung by a crowd when we were able to, be in a crowd. The beat was not changing, it was not switching, but it was getting quieter and louder in a beautiful developmental way. And I thoroughly like the song Animal. It is very impressive. And, it really stuck with me. City Girls had good vibes. Overall, this album was not really revolutionary, and there was some memorable tracks. But overall, I respect the non-features where Thugger and Chris Brown were bouncing off each other. They do have decent chemistry. But there is better rap duos. They say no kids see ghosts. That was fine. It was fine. I just started listening to that. Overall, 8 out of 12 songs will be on my playlist, and those songs will last 12 months. So, what did you think of Slime and B? Comment down below, and tell me guys what you thought of my review of Slime and B. Okay? Yeah. Let's get into the nostalgia case. We're here. I'm trying to speed these up for you guys. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. Eyes Wide Shut. Oh boy. Talk about a movie embroiled in controversy, the last film of Stanley Kubrick's career. I talked about another Stanley Kubrick in the last HASSCAST. I fucks with it. I fucks with all his movies. Interesting filmmaker. While he's not like my complete favorite, he is so beautiful with his movies. Yeah, visual style. Yeah, everybody's heard it. Everybody's heard how he has good visual movies. I want to talk about the weird controversial things. The quote. Alright, let me just summarize what this movie is about. Tom Cruise is married to Nicole Kidman. In the movie, they play characters. Rich doctor, gets in an argument with his wife, storms into the city, looking to get laid. He has like these weird sexual fantasies, and he wants to get them fulfilled and stuff. Like, he has this weird energy. And after meeting an old friend, he hears of a nice little weird sex party. He ends up in a weird masked orgy ball in an Illuminati mansion. Wow. He encounters weird occult things in these people. Notice he is an outsider. This cult notices he is an outsider, slowly following him and creeping in on him and following him throughout the movie and threatening him and threatening the ones who got him into that club, and it's insanely suspenseful. There's two meanings to this tribute film. One meaning is that him going to this party and experiencing these weird antics or a dream state where the regrets and fears of this man, played by Tom Cruise, are reflected and mirrored in the dream-like sequence. And the sex orgy party was but a reflection of a normal, non-dreamy sequence in the beginning, in the Ziegler party, and how this character, once he sees his fantasies in a dream, or it is a real bad decision to join the occult, and they give their daughter to the cult in order to survive, and 20 minutes that were cut from this film had more child sacrifice and more satanic imagery, and the more satanic imagery is prominent, and the Rothschild imagery is clearly visible in this movie, and this is clearly just an Illuminati movie, because a quote from this is, from somebody that was at the party, he says, "If I told you what people were at that party, you wouldn't sleep well at night." Oh my god, that means that he might know those people at this party. Those people might be powerful. Those people might be well known. That means the people at this crazy sex party where they had ashes of like, it's just clearly a cult. And there's 20 minutes for cut where obviously like there's many videos analyzing what the heck's going on in this movie. I'm not one of those guys who are like, oh my god, I want to analyze a crazy complex film, and not that usually doesn't happen, and I usually don't like doing that stupid analysis stuff. But this is one of those movies that I actually feel like I need to take the time to analyze and take an in-depth, crazy look at it. And if you want to check out in-depth analysis of movies, check out my series I do on this channel called In Depth. I'm going to get another one of those out on Dragged Across Concrete. I am procrastinating for the main topic. I'm going to leave some links below to analysis videos from YouTuber Rob Ager that decipher many mysteries of this film and all the crazy imagery of the occultists and the rituals and the insane shiznit that goes on in this movie. And many YouTubers make essays on this, and Rob Ager does the best. Now let's take some time to realize the two men, the girl, this daughter of this guy who gets embroiled with the occult, the two men that this daughter is forced to walk towards at the end were at a cult member's party, and the Easter egg of Rosemary's Baby in the toy shop where she walks towards these men shows that they sold their daughter to the cult in order to survive. And since Stanley Kubrick was trying to expose Hollywood, the theory is he got killed 666 days before the title of his most famous movie, 2001. You can look this shit up. It's mind-blowing. Theories are out there. I'm not crazy. You are if you don't believe this. Check this out. If you want like a weird like world to dive into, Eyes Wide Shut's the look for you. Now, that's it. That's all it is for HASSCAST. I'd like to thank you for watching, and just hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's not going as insane as I am. I'll be trying to get a nice little short film done soon, and I hope you like the new format of the HASSCAST. It's mainly just a rap and movie podcast. And, yes, I just really hope you're doing swell and beautiful. And, thank you for watching, listening on any platform such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and Podbean. Thank you for taking your time to get a dose of Hass. I'm Mike Hass, bringing you reviews of rap music, TV shows, and movies, and taking a look at old classic movies and new media, new entertainment on an almost weekly basis on the HASSCAST. I'll be casting out my thoughts to you on the next HASSCAST.